Hello guys, welcome to the second part of the final project, and let's start creating in the body section the different divs that we will need to create the different sections of our web page. Now the first section that we will create, it's going to be the header. Let's create first the header. So div header, div ID header, and let's close it. If the second section that we will create is it's the main section, okay, and now we can create div ID equals footer div. Now wrapping up the main and the footer, we will create the another div called the wrapper. Now the closing tag of the wrapper is down here. Okay, I want to wrap the main and the footer. So let's save this. Now let's create the CSS file, which is going to be called style.css. As you saw in the first video, we made a link to the style.css, and here you can type firstly body, and here you can type top 0 pixels, and let's type here right 0 pixels, and bottom 0 pixels, left 0 pixels, and here you can type width, you type 100%, height 100%, and margin you can type auto. Font you can type also Arial. Oops, sorry, it's not font, it's font family. Okay, so let me save this and call it style.css. There it is. Now let me explain you what this is all about. The top, right, bottom, and left, basically when I type 0 pixels, is to prevent that some little spaces in blank will be there. So basically it's like padding 0 pixels the whole website. Okay, so but I'm typing top 0 pixels, right, bottom, and left, so I type for every single side of the website 0 pixels, so that will prevent in different browsers a few little spaces that sometimes occur. Then I have width 100%, height 100%, margin auto. This will help me later on to center the whole website. I'm going to show you how to center the website without using the center tags, because as you know, maybe some of you don't know yet, the center tags don't exist. You can't use them anymore. The center tags will still work, but they are not recommended to use, because it may do a little damage to your website. Now here let me type the header selector ID. You already know if you use ID you should use this symbol. If you use class, you should use the symbol, the dot. Okay, so we are using ID header, and we still have a few more. What I'm going to show you, what I'm going to do is, from now on I'm going to do all the CSS in here, okay, in the CSS live editor. Okay, then I'm going to copy paste all that to the style.css file. But to see the live or to see the changes live in real time, let's use the live CSS editor. That's why I wanted you to download that. It's a very, very cool feature to see all the changes live when we type CSS code. So let me go in here. and open the index with Google Chrome. Okay, here it is. We don't have nothing yet because we didn't install any of the divs. Okay, so let's click here, Live CSS Editor, and you see you can expand all this. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's type header, and the next one will be the wrapper. The next one is the main, I think. Let me check. Yes, the main and the footer. So the main, and here let's type the footer. Okay. Now let's get the first properties to the header. Let's give it a border of 1 pixel solid black. Okay, and let's give it a width of 100%, height of 120 pixels, and as you can see, we can already check that CSS is running live in this page. Okay, you can see the border here, black border. So it's pretty awesome, cool feature that you can use to see live that your CSS code is running perfectly on your web page. Now let's edit the background. Let's give it a background. Let's give it a dark color 2020, and there it is. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the wrapper now. And here the wrapper, let's give it a width of 800 pixels. The height is going to be auto, and border. I used to give borders to all the sections because then you can see the width and the height of the sections and what part of the website is using. Okay, it's a nice way to control all that. So let's give it a border of 1 pixel solid black. And now let's go to the main. And in the main, let's give it a border as well. 1 pixel solid black. And let's give it a height, main height. Let's give it a height of 300 pixels. Okay. So here in the wrapper, instead of 800, let's give it a 600 or 700. Yeah, that's it. Now the footer, let's give it height. Let's give it a height of let's say 50 pixels. So yeah, basically this is what we have now. And as you can see, the website is not centered yet. So to center the whole website, just go to the wrapper and type margin 0 pixels space auto. Okay, and that will center all your website. I think the footer it's too big. Let's give it a 40. Yeah, 40 pixel. Okay. Now before we end this part of the video or this part of the final project, let's copy all this. Let's put this in the style.css. Okay, here. Okay, let's save this. So we'll continue to put some more properties to the divs in the next video. Okay guys, see you guys later. Bye.